What is going on? Welcome back to Freelance School. In today's video, I want to go over one quick topic that people don't really think about with Upwork, and it is how you can actually apply for jobs on Upwork without having to use any connects. Like right here, I've got 91 connects. That'll get you about 4 jobs that you can apply to if you're not boosting your proposals. So how are you supposed to be able to apply for jobs without having to use any connects, which, if there's, let's say, every 20 connects is about $3. It can cost on average without boosting it $3 to apply for jobs on Upwork, which really limits you. And there's a way that you can apply for Upwork jobs for free if you nail this method that I'm about to tell you right now. And how do you do this? You go to find work, you click on proposals and offers, and you're going to see all your active proposals, submitted proposal, and invitations to interview. And I recently started replying to a lot more of these, and I just sent one that was invited to me. I think it was yesterday that they sent it to me. I just went and sent the proposal to it. But for free, when people reach out and offer you contracts on Upwork, you can reply to them and accept to interview, and they're more likely to actually give you, if they reach out to you and invited you to the job, much more likely to actually get an interview with the person. And on top of that, you don't have to spend any connects. And one really cool aspect is even after you send the proposal, you're able to actually directly message the client in the chat. It's like they've started a DM conversation with you, and then you're able to reply to them. So on top of being able to send the proposal, you can send them a natural human direct message to them, ask them if they're still looking for somebody, and talk to them about setting up a quick discovery call. You can do that here in the my proposals area. But here's the deal. If you are new to Upwork, or you suck at selling Upwork jobs and you just haven't been making anything happen there, what is the limitation here? Why don't you get lots of job offers in your feed? And it takes very little. You just just need to pick a niche that you can put work on. And in my particular case, recently it's been LinkedIn outbound cold email lead generation. And as long as you have a decent little job success score here, and you, like my case, sending 100%, I've had a couple of reviews, and it helps if it's a more niche based area. But even if it's in social media, if you're just crushing it recently, like Upwork uses a lot of different inputs at what determines who they're going to promote to the jobs. But in particular, they use who's recently succeeding, who's recently putting in work, who's recently got good reviews. So if you just start doing good work, a couple good projects, and get good reviews and get good job success score, then you can easily be a featured freelancer that they share to these jobs. Or they, like when the client's posting the job and wants Upwork to find the right people, it can send, you're more likely to get chosen for that. I regularly get chosen for the jobs. And that's without me having a Freelancer Plus account. I've had it before. Freelancer Plus is great. I recommend it. But I've just been getting invited to all these jobs, and I already got jobs to do here on Upwork. So what's the deal? I just do that. And I'm instead of having to burn a bunch of connects. But let's say you're an agency and you're trying to sell a bunch of, or you're like selling for people on Upwork, whatnot, then it totally makes sense to do both. Like have jobs that are offered to you and sell, like use connects, buy connects. It's totally worth it to spend $3 to be able to, like, basically you're spending $3 for a lead that's already raised their hand, that wants somebody to help them, and you're able to give them a custom offer even if they've defined their own personal financial or payment terms that they want. But Upwork really makes all that great. I highly recommend Upwork as a platform. It solves so much kinds of problems for you that, especially if you're new and you haven't don't have really well developed systems, you're not going to have set up. So like when it comes to like client payments and kind of really simplifying the interface, you're not having to set up a custom website, even though we have one. So yeah, if you want to not spend connects and get to apply for jobs on Upwork for free, you are going to want to be invited to jobs, and just takes a little bit of work on the Upwork platform, and you can make that happen. My profile is pretty simple here. I haven't even, it's like a 70% complete profile technically. I don't even have an intro video, which I highly recommend. Do an intro video on that. But wanted to go and share that with you guys. Hopefully it helps somebody out there. If you have any questions about Upwork, feel free to send them in the comments and I'll check them out. And if you got any videos you want me to cover, feel free to leave that in the comment section as well, and have a wonderful day. Peace.